Hey, it's Shane from GotRom.com, and welcome to the Plantar Fasciitis Fix program. This program is going to teach you how to fix plantar fasciitis fast, and in fact, these are the same strategies that I used on my own plantar fasciitis back in 2015. These are also the same methods and techniques that I've been teaching to over 20,000 people all over the world. And I think that you'll find that this program is different from anything you've ever seen or tried in physical therapy or when Googling or YouTubing to search for exercises or strategies for plantar fasciitis. So because it's different, because we're drawing on the best evidence-based practices from modern science and adding in exercises and techniques that you're not going to find in traditional rehab or physical therapy programs, I think that you'll find the combination really works to resolve your plantar fasciitis fast. So, I'll see you in the program. So basically, the first thing we're going to try to do is, if you're in pain, get you out of pain. We're going to put out the fire in the bottom of your foot. You know that feeling of like getting out of the bed in the morning and putting your foot down and that like sharp stabbing pain in the bottom of your foot? We're going to try to take care of that first, but then we have to get to why did that pop up in the first place? So we're going to work on what I call the TSR system. TSR stands for tissue work, stretching, and re-education. We're going to work on muscles that are too dense, muscles that are too tight, muscles that are too weak, and teach you how to move better, as well as at the end of the program give you all kinds of lifestyle tips and strategies to kind of make sure that this thing never comes back again. So that's the program overview in a nutshell, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So one of the first principles that I want to teach you is that whenever there's a site of pain, you can do massage right in and around that area, and then of course also upstream and downstream of the site of pain, and that will usually do a lot. If you do very good mindful massage, that will do a lot to alleviate your pain. So one of the first things that I have my plantar fasciitis people do is take some kind of a ball, a tennis ball, or a lacrosse ball, or this is an alpha ball from a company called Yoga Tune-Up. And the difference is the size, obviously, but also the texture. So this is pretty hard and rigid, which some people like that kind of firmness, whereas the balls from Yoga Tune-Up tend to be a little bit softer and grippier. So try different tools and see which one works for you, but this is how you do the exercise. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to use the lacrosse ball, put my hands on some surface, a chair or whatever, and then I'm just going to smear all of this plantar fascia from the heel to the middle of the foot, all the way to underneath the knuckles of the toes, wherever feels like your body needs. So I've got 3 points of contact with my foot and my hands, and that makes me feel very stable, like I'm very secure and I can massage very well here. So I like to kind of smear side to side, like you're kind of putting a cigarette out on the ground, smearing side to side, or like you're spreading cream cheese on a bagel. So smear side to side, or you can go up and down. You can go very slow and steamroll. You can go directly on that kind of heel just below the calcaneus and smear side to side, or just breathe and relax. There's no wrong way. All you want to do is explore massage on the entire underside of your foot with whatever tool you have available. So, give it a shot. So one of the quickest and best ways to get some pain relief for your plantar fasciitis, as well as improve your calf tightness, which is often one of the main causes of it in the first place, is doing tissue work on your calves, your heel cord, your Achilles, your gastroc, your soleus, all of these muscles back here on the back of your leg. So one of my favorite ways to do that is to get a barbell in a gym and just lay any part of your calf or Achilles or heel cord on that bar, and then just roll side to side, or I can pull my toes up and down. Just one leg won't be that intense unless you have very, very stiff calves like many of my runners do. But when you're ready to up the ante a little bit, you can stack both legs on top and then you can go side to side, just kind of lumping back and forth across that Achilles tendon, or pulling up and down, or making ankle circles. All of those feel pretty kind of gnarly if you've got stiff calves, or if you have the flexibility to do so, you can reach down, pin the leg down, and also kind of roll the bar up and down. So I can kind of make it roll down my leg or up my leg. And you'll find that there's different parts of your calf that have what you'd call trigger points or knots, and you want to stay on that area for at least 2 minutes or until you feel like you've made change in the tissue. And when you're done, you can retest your ankle range of motion or just your pain, or you can complement it with the stretches that you're going to find later in this program. So it's kind of like we chew up the muscles, we soften them up like you chew up bubble gum, and then it stretches better. So that's why in this program you're going to find tissue work first, chewing up the muscles, followed by stretching, followed by strengthening and re-education. So this is one of my favorite ways of chewing up the muscles. You can even have a friend come over and kind of help you with a little extra weight. But check out this barbell calf smash, barbell calf massage, and see what it does for your plantar fasciitis. So one of my favorite calf stretches is something that maybe you've tried in your life. It's like you're walking around, you find a stair, you kind of put your foot on the edge of the stair and drop your heel down to stretch your calf. It's that. But like all calf stretches, the devil's in the details. So wear your shoes, because that makes the calf stretch better, and then pay attention to these subtle details I'm about to explain to you. So to illustrate this, I'm going to use my mock stair, and what you first do is you just kind of drop your heel off the edge of the stair, and then just kind of let it kind of acclimatize, get used to this position. From there, you can do a couple things. One, you can just move the position of your body. So I can move side to side, forward and back. I can incline my torso forward a little bit, and that changes how I feel the stretch. But I also can play around with subtle things down by the ankle. So for example, one thing that I can do is little subtle bounces. I'm just very gently bouncing up and down, and then I stop, and I find that I can relax a little deeper into the stretch. Little subtle bounces, and then I stop, relax a little deeper. Of course, I can do my contract relax, where I'm pretending like I'm stepping on the gas pedal of my car. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh and sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. Or I can contract the front of my shin here to kind of pull my toes up, build some strength in that anterior compartment, that front shin. So whether you're bouncing, wiggling side to side, inclining forward, contracting, relaxing, sighing and sinking, play around with all these different techniques for the stair calf stretch, and do it for a long duration. These 2 to 3 minute holds really made a difference for my plantar fasciitis and for the people that I worked with in person. So give it a shot, see what it does for you.